This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Police are releasing a missing person bulletin this afternoon. They are asking the public to help them locate 76-year-old Alton Moss, last known address Hawthorne Road. Mr. Moss was last seen on Tuesday around 12 noon, leaving the Persis Rogers Homes for the Aged. He is described as standing 5 feet tall and slim with dark complexion. Anyone with information on Mr. Moss, please contact the police at 919-911 or Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS. That's 328-8477. 3 American tourists are in police custody, arrested for allegedly being in possession of suspected marijuana. In 2 separate incidents on Eleuthera on Tuesday, the men, while on board a cruise ship at Princess Key, were found with the drugs. Police reports indicating that in the first incident, officers arrested a 23-year-old male of Orlando, Florida, around 2 p.m. An hour and a half later, in the second incident, officers arrested a 24-year-old male of Winter Haven, Florida, along with a 33-year-old male of Lake Wales, Florida, around 3:30, after they were found in possession of a quantity of suspected marijuana while on board a cruise ship. Police have not indicated whether these people were on the same ship docked at Princess Key. However, the collective total of suspected marijuana has an estimated street value of $235. Police investigations continue there. Meanwhile, here in the capital, a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old, both males, are also in police custody after they were allegedly found in possession of 1 pound of suspected marijuana. Officers attached to the Southwestern Division and SWAT arrested the men shortly before midday on Monday. Preliminary reports reveal that officers executed a search warrant at a residence in Flamingo Gardens, where they discovered the drugs, which has an estimated street value of $1,000. Police investigations also continuing in that matter. With challenges to the water supply on the island of Eleuthera, Minister of Works and Utilities Alfred Sayers apologized to its residents, referring to the situation as a matter of deep concern. The Works Minister goes on to explain the numerous issues with the desalination plant operated by a company called Aqua Design.
We have ordered 2 storage tanks, 1 million imperial gallon each. Those tanks are being manufactured, and I understand will be available near the middle of next year. In the intervening period, temporary tanks are being secured, and also the water wells in Eleuthera are being rehabilitated because, as you know, the supply is by way of desalination.
Minister Sayers says there are ongoing discussions with the operators of the desalination plant. He further revealed that arrangements have been made to pay arrears owed to the company in installments. However, he could not give an exact amount. He also revealed that some contracts, approximately 20 of them, were expiring.
Currently, we are working, the Water and Sewage Corporation is working very aggressively to address the problems, not just in the immediate, but also long term, because the objective is to ensure that we have a sustainable, reliable supply of water. One of the challenges as well has been that BPL, because when you have the disruption of electrical power supply, you also have a direct impact on the pumping of water.
Mr. Sayers re-emphasized the importance of incorporating renewable energy while revealing that the Inter-American Development Bank will be working with the Bahamas government in this effort.
The government will be rolling out a number of solar microgrids in the southern Bahamas as well as in Eleuthera. And the Water and Sewage Corporation within the next month or so will be commissioning 2 solar systems with their pumping station in Abaco. So we have to deal both with water and power and move the country in terms of sustainability and also in terms of more reliable systems for the generation of water.
Disability Awareness Week in the country will be celebrated from December 1st through December 7th. Disability Awareness Week, under the theme United We Stand, Together We Can, is an initiative introduced in 2010 by the Ministry of Social Services and Urban Development in conjunction with the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. They join forces with representatives from various non-governmental organizations for persons with disabilities to celebrate persons with disabilities and increase public awareness. In honor of this week, the government has launched an accessibility app called Accessibility Bahamas for mobile devices. The app allows for disabled individuals to easily access all emergency services, trending news, NGOs, directories, and much more with the click of a button. And for those who are not tech savvy, according to Alive CEO John Gomez, the app will be pre-installed on all devices purchased from Alive. Minister of Social Services and Urban Development, Obi Wilscombe, while celebrating the implementation of the Accessibility App initiative, notes that the government has made disability a priority and will continue to make disability a priority. This week will also be filled with various activities, including corporate t-shirt day, an icon award ceremony, a motorcade, a concert, and a family day. And finally, Governor General Sir Cornelius A. Smith accepted letters of credence from Ambassador-designate of Ukraine to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, His Excellency Sergei Kislitsa, who is also the ambassador and permanent representative of Ukraine to the United Nations in New York. The occasion took place on Tuesday at the office of the Governor General, located on East Bay Street at Montague. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jareno Saunders. Thanks so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.